Looney Tunes is an American animated comedy series produced by Warner Brothers from 1930 to 1969 alongside its sister series, Merrie Melodies. From 1942 to 1964, Looney Tunes and Merrie Melodies were the most popular animated shorts in movie theaters. Looney Tunes' name was inspired by Walt Disney's musical series Silly Symphonies. They initially showcased musical compositions whose rights were held by Warner's music publishing interests through the adventures of cartoon characters such as Bosco and Bosco is an animated cartoon character created by animators Hugh Harman and Rudolph Ising. Bosco was the first recurring character in Leon Schlesinger's cartoon series, and was the star of 39 Looney Tunes shorts released by Warner Brothers. He was voiced by Carmen Maxwell, Johnny Merrie, and Billy Thomas during the 1920s and 1930s, and once by Don Messick during the 1990s. Looney Tunes and Merrie Melodies drew their storylines from Warner's vast music library.
I'll get you!
Between 1934 and 1943, Merrie Melodies were produced in color and Looney Tunes in black and white. After 1943, both series were produced in color and became virtually indistinguishable, varying only in their opening theme music and titles. Both series made use of the various Warner Brothers cartoon characters. By 1937, the theme music for Looney Tunes was The Merry-Go-Round Broke Down by Cliff Friend and Dave Franklin, and the theme music for Merrie Melodies was an adaptation of Merrily We Roll Along by Charles Tobias, Murray Mencher, and Eddie Cantor. During the golden age of American animation, they introduced Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Elmer Fudd, Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, Sylvester, Tweety, Granny, Yosemite Sam, Foghorn Leghorn, Marvin the Martian, Peppa Le Pew, Speedy Gonzales, the Tasmanian Devil, and many other cartoon characters after Bugs Bunny became the breakout recurring star. A Wild Hare is a 1940 Warner Brothers Merrie Melodies cartoon supervised by Tex Avery. The short subject features Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny, the latter making what is considered his first official appearance. The cartoon begins with Elmer tiptoeing and telling the audience his famous line, "Shh! Be very quiet. I'm hunting wobbits. Ha ha ha. So now let's look in on a wild hare." His arm quickly pops back into the hole before returning to drop the eaten stub of Elmer's carrot and apologetically caress the end of the barrel. Elmer shoves his gun into Bugs' hole, and thus causes a struggle in which the barrel is bent into a bow.
Let's look in on another early one from Bugs. This one is from VHS, and the visuals are a little lacking, but let's look in on Hiawatha's Rabbit Hunt. Elmer's Pet Rabbit was released in 1941, and features Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny too. This is the first cartoon in which the name Bugs Bunny is given on a title card, edited onto the end of the opening title following the success of 1940's A Wild Hare. But the rabbit is similar to the one seen and heard in Elmer's Candid Camera, though his voice is different, and other pre-Bugs shorts. This is Chuck Jones' first cartoon featuring Bugs Bunny, and it was written by Rich Hogan. Voices are provided by Mel Blanc and Arthur Q. Bryan. It was produced by Leon Schlesinger. Elmer's Candid Camera is a 1940 Warner Brothers Merrie Melodies cartoon short directed by Chuck Jones. When the short was released on March 2, 1940 and features Elmer Fudd, this is the first appearance of a redesigned Elmer Fudd, voiced by Arthur Q. Bryan, a character previously known as Egghead. It is also the fourth appearance of the prototype rabbit that would later evolve into Bugs Bunny. Apart from making a fool of Elmer Fudd, the usual characteristics are absent. The voice used by Mel Blanc is closer to Daffy Duck, without the lisp, than its mature form.
Do is click the shutter and presto, you have a fine picture of Wild Wife, suitable for flaming. Golly, that sounds simple enough.
Now, how are you?
I feel pretty good.
Feeling better?
I guess so.
Sure you're all right?
Uh-huh.
You positive?
I feel all right now.
Absolutely sure?
I feel swell.
All right, then.
Easter Eggs is a 1947 Looney Tunes theatrical animated short. The cartoon was released on June 28, 1947, and features Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. The title is a play on Easter eggs and on yegg, a slang term for a burglar or safecracker. Dumb Patrol is a 1964 Warner Brothers Looney Tunes cartoon short directed by Gary Chinnick. The short was released on January 18, 1964. And stars Bugs Bunny and Yosemite Sam. Director Gary Chinnick was a longtime animator in Friz Freleng's unit. The cartoon is set during World War I. An opening scene somewhere in France in 1917. The title is an allusion to the Dawn Patrol, a 1930 movie by Howard Hawks that also deals with World War I pilots. The same title was also used for an unrelated early Looney Tunes short starring Bosco, released in 1931. Dumb Patrol does not fall into the normal pattern found in most other Bugs Bunny cartoon shorts. Bugs is not disturbed from a serene state as in most of his other shorts. Also, he is the attacker, reversing his normal role of the victim. Yosemite Sam had previously been killed off in his previous short, Devil's Feud Cake, although because this film is set in the past it does not create an explicit continuity error. This marks the final pairing of Bugs and Yosemite Sam, as well as the final appearance of the latter, one of the only 3 cartoons to feature both Bugs and Porky together, and the final time Porky appears without Daffy Duck.
No rabbit? No rabbit! Ooh, I'm terribly disappointed in you. However, I'm giving you just one more chance. Oh, no, you're not. If you want him, you get him yourself. I'm staying.